So when I'm doing workouts and giving you all workouts, I'm usually using things like these loops, or I'm using bands that are thicker. So using the loops, you can still get a great workout. It adds tension to just about anything you can do, upper and lower body. For me, my bands are in colors. So this band would be my toughest. My blue band is the hardest. It would be considered like a 4-dot band. So this is my hardest. My red one is my 3 dots. My green one is only 2, and my yellow one is my easiest. So I use these in varying degrees. Sometimes if I've done the exercise enough, especially with legs, I will actually double up my bands and have the blue and the red together, or the blue and the green together, depending on where I'm at with that exercise. This is just a band. So think of this as something that you might use your towel for. Let's say you don't have good flexibility and you can't reach your toes. So this gives you the opportunity to actually straighten your leg completely out and pull yourself down. Let's say I actually have very good flexibilities, but if you didn't, this is what helps you do that kind of a motion. So stretching forward. Also, if you were to bring it straight up, let's say you couldn't reach it this way, you can use the band, this rope to come to the side, control it to the side, control it back up. So these are great for any exercise where you don't have the flexibility to actually control the motion. Something that in an exercise you might be said, hey, grab a towel. You might be using a towel to hold onto your foot. Any of these bands or ropes are going to be what I use. Then in my gym, I have free weights. So I'll have everything from 5 pounds on that end to 30 pounds on this end. And if you think of stable to unstable type of exercise, the most stable exercise you can do is using a machine. I don't have machines, so the second most stable is a seated position. So I have this, or I have a chair. And then the next would be standing 2-footed, then 1 foot. And so as you start to do this, it makes it more unstable and it tests your balance, which is good as we get older. Then I also have an exercise ball, actually called a stability ball, and use these for some exercises. Then I have a BOSU, which you can use on both sides, either standing on this side or rolling it over to the flat and having it more unstable using this side. And then I use these bands. So those are loops, the little ones, and these are bands. So these have varying degrees of strength as well. Green is a stronger one. Black is probably the thickest and the hardest to pull on. And then these lighter ones are the easier ones. So it just depends where you purchase them as to what colors they're going to come out, and you'll have to test yours to see what your capabilities are with these bands. And then of course, I have 2 jump ropes. So jump ropes are always important. It's a great cardiovascular workout. Don't let that ever go as something you can't do. It tests your balance. It tests your, your coordination, and it's a good cardio workout. And then I have 2 stands that I use for either doing dips or doing push-ups, and these again help you with range of motion, but sometimes can challenge your wrists depending on how strong you are.